Yo guys, Mess here for another Grand Archive video. And with the new set Fracture Account less than 2 months away, here are the 5 cards I'd look to pick up before the set's released and the cards spike. First, I'm actually going to discuss 3 cards, but I'm counting them as 1, and they are the main cards: Varric, Camelot and Avalon. Now Varric does see some play in a couple of decks as a one-off here and there, but the other domains have been pretty absent from any competitively viable deck. The reason being is their upkeep ability. Basically, once a domain is played, any subsequent materialization and the domain is sacrificed, so it's hard to justify putting them in your deck. However, with Fractured Crown we are getting Rite of Realm, which essentially has the domain enter without an upkeep effect, and seeing as there's a limited domain interaction, if you do get a domain out early, good chances it's going to stay on the field for a while. So if you haven't already, I'd look to pick up a few of each of the domains, noting Camelot is around $1.20, Avalon's a couple of bucks, and Varric's $3.30 for each copy. Before I proceed any further, all prices are at a time of recording, this being the end of June 2023, and I'm using Alta prices, not first edition. All prices are USD and sourced from TCG Player. This isn't financial advice or anything like that. If you're looking for singles outside of TCG Player, I know in Australia there's Elusive TCG, Card Merchant in New Zealand, in America Perfect Fit TCG, Andy, so Yeti Gaming. If any of them also want to give me an affiliate link so then I can give any of the viewers a discount, hit me up. I'm not afraid to take a percentage of sales. Next card on the list is Tangible Geist. This is a crux card that no one plays, and if they are playing, it's due to them probably not having a Pendragon. The on-end ability is nice, being able to recycle Regalia, but that excites me is that it's able to prevent all attack damage. So it's got pseudo like indestructible. It can get killed by non-attack damage, but attack damage it just sponges it. So with some of the new Fantasias or enchantments coming out in FTC, one that particularly is exciting is Ocean's Blessing, which gives the attached ally taunt. So now you attach this to Intangible Geist and it's going to sponge all the attack damage for the rest of the game. So if they don't have a way to remove it with non-attack damage or in a spell that can bounce it, it's staying on the field. So that Fantasia alone is what I'd pick up, Geist, but I'm assuming we're going to be receiving more Fantasias, so they might be even better to like plug onto Intangible Geist. Now you do need to be worried that if your opponent puts it on your Intangible Geist, it's also will absorb all the damage. So if you think they're playing Ocean's Blessing, maybe you don't play Intangible Geist, but we'll get there when we get there. This card's going to run you about $2.20. So under $10 reviews for a playset, I'd definitely be picking mine up if you haven't already. Next card on the list is Coup de Grace, which is an assassin heavy hitter, but doesn't see a lot of play due to it requiring some setup, and also assassin doesn't see a lot of play. But with FTC, we're expecting the game to slow down. So when you pair this setup style gameplay with a card like Type of Proclamation, making opponents play at a slower speed, you can see this card become an alternate win con for assassin decks, as it can be played in any element, or something as a sole win con in like a Luxembourg assassin list. Maybe it'll even become a staple for Tristan, which also generates prep counters, so there could be something where you're seeing Coup de Grace on a lot of Tristan decks if the Lineage Break champions become a bit more viable, and not everyone's racing to the advanced element. Coup at the moment costs $5.09, but as I've said, it's a normal card, can be played in any element. I can see this card going up once FTC comes out, and I'll definitely try to pick up mine before then. Switching now to Tamer, we've seen some spicy Tamer cards spoiled like Covenant of Thorns, Anthem Volatility, Bedivere, the human animal hybrid, and last but not least, Carl the Dragon. So you're going to need the Tamer staple, and the card that's most expensive on this list at $8.84, but I put it in the same tier as Reckless Conversion or Ghost of Pendragon or Ensoul, and that, or even Light Weaver's Assault, which are all well above the $10 range, and that's Hymn of Gaia's Grace. This is going to be the Terra staple that every Tamer deck is definitely going to want to need, so I'll be picking up now. And the only reason I think the card is under $10 is because Tamer isn't competitively viable. But I think it will be next set. And when you add in that Sylvie is a fan favorite, I'll definitely be looking to sort out my playset of this card. That can cheat out like your boy Carl and most allies. So you definitely want to be considered picking this one up. I'm very high on Geist. I think it's, like I said, it's going to be a staple. You can hold me to that. Timestamp this end of June 2023. If FTC comes out and Tame is still rubbish and this card's still rubbish or under $10, let me know in the comments. I'll come back. But I definitely think this is a card that I'd want to play set of, and I've already picked them up. So now the last card on the list, and the cheapest, with some being sold for 20 cents, that is Ravaging Tempest. And I can hear you guys, this is a shit card pre FTC, it's going to be a shit card post FTC. Pre, definitely. Post FTC, probably not too sure. There are a lot of strong new allies being added in FTC. I'm not only talking about like the big scary ones like the Majestic Spirit Crest, Carl the Magical Dragon. Also, most of them are hard to remove because they have Spell Shield, or they have quality on death triggers like that half bear, half man, half pig, Bedivere, human animal hybrid. So you're going to need a card that can get rid of everything all at once, and preferably one that doesn't target or one that doesn't destroy, and that's Ravaging Tempest. Also, if you pair this with Type of Proclamation on your opponent's turn, max they'll get back at 2 cards, which is manageable. So this card might not be the easiest to pilot, but I think it will make its way into Winrai sideboards, and for the plus that it's cheap as chips, I'll be picking up at a playset. This is a no risk playset card. It's $1 and you've got 4 of them. So that's all the cards I have. If you think that any I've missed, let us know in the comments or hit us up in the GA Discord. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Also, if you prefer these, me just talking straight to the camera instead of all the slides, I'm probably going to still pop up cards up just to make it look a little bit neat. Let us know. If not, see you in the next one. Cheers.